Okay, welcome to In Loop Podcast. We got such a cool podcast today. My co-host, my regular co-host Sam, is out for a wedding, unfortunately, but I got the man, I got the myth, I got the legend in the Bear. So, you know him in your hearts as the Bear. You know him, he went viral because of a hole-in-one, the Bear, dancing around Pebble Beach. My man, how are you doing, Bear?
I'm doing great. How about you?
Man, I couldn't be better. What do we got in front of us here?
A bunch of food, a bunch of Masters food.
A bunch of Masters
some drinks,
food.
Some whiskey, some shots.
Some
I think
whiskey.
we're supposed to start with the shots.
I'm supposed to start with a shot. So we're going to start out the show with the shot.
That's right.
Here we go.
Cheers.
And
there we go.
I love a good fireball shot. And I think you're the one that put me onto that.
Probably so.
You put me onto most of my drinking habits, didn't you?
I don't think so. I think Michigan did that.
Yeah, Michigan probably did that, but I don't really, you play golf with me. I don't really drink throughout the round, but I'll just do a shot here and there.
I don't remember you doing a shot here and there on any round we played.
Oh, I did.
Where?
You don't remember it because you were drinking too much.
Well, we've started that tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. So, Thursday of the Masters, we ordered food from Augusta. So, we have the egg salad, we have the pimento, we have the barbecue, we have the foo-foo stuff over here. Okay, we got the cookies. We're gonna try everything. We even try the potato chips. We have the glasses. We have everything. Thursday of the Masters. Round's already done.
That's right. Tough afternoon.
Kind of a tough afternoon. Dry, fast. I haven't watched much of it. I've been working all day. Did you watch some of it at all, Barry?
I watched the last couple hours.
What'd you think? Talk about it.
Looked like you out there on the course. Big numbers.
Under par all day long.
Not this afternoon. This morning round. Those rounds were under par.
It's an interesting course because you have to start out good. You start out good, holes 1, 2, and 3. You look at the leaders, they all had a hot start. Just like if I'm playing you in our matches. I just get a hot start, and then what happens is I coast, because if I don't coast, you get whiny, you start complaining, and the back nine, I just let you in it, and then I just close you out at the end. That's usually what happens. Since you're on the podcast, I've never had you on the podcast, I want you to talk me through Pebble. I want you to talk me through number 12 and the hole-in-one.
Well, number 12, I listened to your podcast. When was that, or where were you?
We were at Backswings.
Swings, where you completely contradicted the video and your commentary in it, since you said basically I sculled the shot.
He sculled it.
I did not scull anything. If you want to watch the video, it's on his Instagram page. It's
on
mine as well. Missed it. Great shot, I believe, came out of his mouth as soon as it was hit. Of course, we all watched it. He says it hit once, would have gone over the green had it not hit the flagpole.
100%.
It hit twice. Hit the flagpole, ran up the flagpole and disappeared. Chaos ensued after that, I got to admit.
What did it feel like having your first hole-in-one at Pebble Beach?
You saw my reaction.
Well, I know,
pretty good
but I saw your reaction, but I want you to tell me how it was.
I don't know. Like? Almost cried, so.
Yeah, I think we all almost cried.
Yeah,
I had tears in my eyes. I couldn't freaking make a 3-foot birdie putt because I had tears in my eyes.
Yeah. Well, you didn't make any putts in California.
Now, that is true. That is true. I didn't make anything, and that's the only reason you even came close to me out there.
But, couldn't pick any other hole anywhere. That's the toughest par 3 at Pebble Beach. 100%. And you went over it, I think, in the podcast earlier, but the only thought in my mind was, can I get this 6-iron there? Yeah. Did. After you had hit a great shot.
And I hit a 6-iron, correct?
You did.
And that's why you pulled 6-iron.
I did, because the caddy said hit a 185-yard shot, which typically is my 6-iron, but we were at 194. You had hit yours, 4, 5, 6 yards behind me. Had a little bit of wind, 6, 8, 10 miles an hour behind us, so.
Behind off the right.
That's right.
And we just you just rode the wind. You hit
that did.
Hit that little miss-hit knuckler.
Yeah. You know? Knuckler, yeah. Drawing shot into the hole, yeah.
So let's talk about the Masters. You've been before.
I have not.
You've never been before. You've never been on the grounds. So this is super cool.
Yep.
Have the stuff here with you. You kind of taste tested everything already. So I just want to dive in.
Everything but the egg salad. You can have all that.
You don't like the egg salad?
No.
What's wrong with the egg salad?
I hate egg salad.
You hate egg salad?
I do.
But you're going to try it?
No.
Really?
Correct.
Oh my gosh, egg salad is one of my favorite things there.
Eat them all.
My wife Happy loves.
What are we jumping into? The barbecue, the pimento?
Let's start barbecue.
All right, let's do it.
If you haven't been there, the barbecue is super cheap. Well, everything is super cheap at Augusta National for the Masters. Barbecue is a $3 sandwich. The pimento and the egg salad are $1.50 sandwiches. And so if you go to, the Ryder Cup, you're looking at $15 right there.
We're talking about going to the Ryder Cup, right? At a dare?
We can go to the Ryder Cup.
Yeah.
At a dare? Yeah, sure.
We need to plan that.
All right, let's start
Next
with the
year.
barbecue, dude.
Let's do it.
Let's start. Oh, baby.
Thank you.
Oh,
I
baby.
wanted you to handle my food. Fantastic.
I put my fingers all over
All right.
it. All right, here we go. Oh, man.
Fantastic.
What do you think?
Fantastic.
It's got like a smoky flavor to it.
Well, it's barbecue. That's how
Yeah,
they
but
cook
it's like,
it.
but it's like,
They smoke it.
but you would think like just mass produced, it wouldn't be so good. Absolutely, the barbecue is absolutely ridiculous.
It's fantastic.
Oh my God! I mean, this. I'm just gonna say this. This is better than some barbecue here in Mississippi.
I don't know that I'm going to say that.
I will.
You may not always live in Mississippi. I will, so.
Some barbecue, not all barbecue.
Now, you have to admit, you said one of the things you didn't know about moving to Mississippi was how good the food was going to be in the South. One of your favorite things here, one of the reasons you love this place.
Food.
Yeah. And he weighs 12 pounds and eats all the time, eats all the food. What we got here?
You know, here's the. Oh, we got food coming in here from our co-host over there. So some chips. Yeah, I mean, Michigan is, and no disrespect to people that live in Michigan, the food is very bland. And Augusta's a lot better. The first time I had real barbecue was when I moved to Augusta. I had hash, which in Augusta, like, if you have good hash, you don't give your recipe out. So people, like, keep their recipes and don't tell each other, and it's like, they fight over the recipes. I was like, what the hell is hash? Like, this is crazy tasting, but the barbecue, and then I moved to Mississippi, and it took a step up. Like, Mississippi was even better in Augusta.
This is not Mississippi barbecue. This is more shredded. It's fantastic, but it's not the larger pulls.
No, Mississippi barbecue is different, but the taste of it is still better. I'm going to do the egg salad right now because I love
You do the egg salad.
Let's do the other half.
All right.
Let's do the other half of the barbecue first because that was so damn good.
I can
you want me
handle,
to finger your
No,
food
I
again?
can handle
Okay.
my own. So, and as you can see, the camera can see it's shredded. It's not the larger pulls. Already has the barbecue sauce mixed in with it, which is fantastic.
Okay. Oh, man. You might ate my favorite last.
Maybe. We'll see.
I'll tell you what, the breakfast food there is ridiculous.
At the Masters?
Oh my gosh, it's absolutely
What is
ridiculous.
it?
Let me just like the chicken sandwich, and you can take the chicken off and put it on a pimento cheese sandwich, and then the breakfast club, like ham and cheese. It's just perfect. It's
Made like a
perfect.
normal club, $2.
$1.50. You can pretty much get everything on the menu for cheap. Well, that's just ridiculous. All right, so talk to me about you and golf. You didn't grow up playing golf, did you?
I did not. Didn't swing a club. Look out to Ole
Where'd you
Miss.
grow up?
17 miles from here.
A town of how many?
4,000 or 5,000. ICC's over there. The community college has got another 4 or 5, probably 8,000 now. But
To be honest with you, like 4,000 or 5,000 is, not a small town in Mississippi.
no, it's not.
4,000 or 5,000 is like, oh yeah, that's a nice town.
Yeah, it is. It's got a community college.
It's a community college.
Used to be a junior college. Somebody decided that wasn't the correct term, so they call it community college now.
I don't make
Go
any
figure.
sense to me.
Me either. So,
All right, so you grew up there. They actually have a good golf course.
Yep.
They have
Went to school at Ole Miss.
2 professionals that came from that golf course, and you never played.
That's correct.
You went to school at Ole Miss,
Started playing there.
law school at
Actually
Ole
met
Miss.
a guy, I did go to law school at Ole Miss, but met a guy in undergrad from Kentucky who actually went to law school, but he didn't go here, but started playing golf at the university course. That'd have been 1994 or so.
But what sports did you do growing up?
Just football, basketball till I got too heavy to do that.
So, baseball?
Yeah, up until about 10, 11, 12.
So you go to Ole Miss, and you start playing the Ole Miss golf course,
That's right.
which in your day was kind of a SHIT hole.
It was, absolutely.
It's got a
but it
lot
only
better.
cost $7 to walk it.
Oh my God. $7 to walk it? You have a membership?
No,
No.
That's a student rate. Cost another $8 to get a golf cart if you shared it with somebody.
Really?
So the way we figured at the time, because everybody was broke,
Yeah.
we can play it again, so we had to walk it twice.
Yeah.
The reason I went to law school is so I wouldn't have to walk playing golf anymore.
Yeah.
Have
yeah.
carts.
How did you, so do you have a buddy that taught you how to play, or how'd that work? How
No,
many-
we just
how
figured
many
it
of
out.
these
There was
XLs
no,
were-
at that time there was nothing.
Yeah.
You had the golf channel on TV, which you had to record if you wanted to watch it. And it was just, learn, try to do what you can. I clerked with a firm down in Jackson during the summer of this was in law school, so it would have been 97 or 8. And I actually took a couple lessons at the Jackson Country Club. But I've been
Okay.
playing 3 or 4 years at the time. So get the ball
Do you
in
remember
the
where you
air.
got a lesson from?
I have no idea.
It wasn't the,
It wasn't the head pro.
okay. And he just taught you to get in the air and make contact?
No, I already knew that. He taught me, fix my grip, fix some swing plane issues, which we're still attempting.
It's swing plane
Yeah,
issues.
I understand.
But no, I mean, but you have a good swing. And if I watch football players, basketball players, normally do not have, football players and basketball players do not make good golfers. But you swing a club like a baseball player.
Yeah.
And so it's always interesting to watch you hit it, because I go, that's a baseball player. And you do have, I mean, you had somebody comment on your golf swing today, how good it was. And how good you hit in your 4-iron. And you hit it hard and you hit it fast. You hit it like a baseball player. So it's interesting to somebody that, number one, you didn't play until college. Number two, you swing it so well.
That's right.
So that's the first compliment I've ever given him.
Yeah. I have speed is what he's saying. He can't match it. He's upset about that. He's lifting weights, exercising, trying to get it up. 52-year-old man. How old are you?
44.
So I'm 8 years his elder.
Yeah.
And about 10 miles an hour faster, something like that.
No.
Yes,
no. It's a bad day. That's a bad day for me. I must have been hurt.
Still 10 or 15 behind Sam, but it is what it is. Sam's 26.
But the thing is, I still hit the ball that far.
You do hit it well because you hit it perfectly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. So.
By the way, you are missing out on this egg salad. It's
not like, missing out on anything.
So it's not an egg salad in the traditional sense of egg salad. It's more of a bland, hey, here's your eggs, here's a little bit of mayo, boom, and that's it. They don't throw a lot of junk in there. And the reason I think they do that is so it can appeal to everybody. Because some people like the stuff, stuff in there.
I'll try the egg salad.
Oh boy, here we go. It's appealing to all the masses. It's the best egg salad I've ever had. What do you think? For an egg salad.
It's not bad.
It doesn't have the extra stuff. You see what I'm saying? We just ate. I just got bare to eat an egg salad. But it's more...
I'm going to set this over here.
It's more plain.
What else in that? Egg and what?
Probably mayo. It's pretty plain, but it's good. I like the egg salad.
Pretty bland, I agree.
So out of 10, what are we rating the barbecue?
Oh, no, you can't ask that question because that's good barbecue, but it's not tender barbecue. It is...
Out of 10, not tender, out of 10.
6 or 7. Yeah. 6 or 7.
But for a mass-produced?
Oh, I mean, it's a 10 for that. Yeah. They shipped it in a box, right?
They shipped it in a box.
Yeah, get online, order it.
Egg salad.
Overnight it.
0 out of 10 egg salad.
I have no comparison, so I don't know. It's good. 5? I don't know.
Do you like eggs?
Yes, I like eggs.
Okay, all right. So you're a normal human
But this looks like my cat ate a few and puked them out, so.
That's nice. So, all right. So if you watch my channel, if you keep up with my social media, you know, Bear does travel a lot with me, play a lot of golf with me. So we've been on a lot of trips. What's your favorite course you've ever played in your life?
Well, of course, it's Pebble Beach.
Yeah, there you go.
And look, I told you when we were at Pebble Beach, I don't remember what hole we were on. Are we going to try the Pimento now?
Might have been on hole like
I think
7.
we got, so when you get back over to
8.
It was 6 or 7. It was not 8.
Not 8.
Yeah, I was ready to go home, before we finished 8. It was 6, I think. I think we were walking up to the green on 6.
Yeah, that was good.
And I said, we played Old Head, which is a gorgeous place. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's like playing golf in heaven. And we got a beautiful day to play it. Mm-hmm. I mean, I think it was 72 degrees.
I think that was
not much wind.
Maybe going up 6.
Yeah.
Might have been 5 or 6.
And we were talking about what it was in comparison. And we've talked about the Irish courses. We've talked about LaHanche. We've argued about whether LaHanche is better than Tralee and some of the other ones. But for what Pebble Beach is, for what you've, I think we said on 6, this is the greatest course we've ever played. And it is a pure golf course. I think you would agree with that.
I think it's the best course. And there's a couple of reasons for me. Number one, you're on number 5, and you're looking at number 6, number 7, number 8, that little peninsula. And we've played Old Head. Old Head is the most spectacular course I've ever played in my life. And you're going to have to, I'm going to have to fly to New Zealand to see anything better, right? Maybe.
I think we're flying to Norway to see one better.
Yeah, Norway to see one better this summer. But we'll take the camera with us and we'll do a podcast there. But
the Pimento's fantastic, by the way.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
But Pebble, it's not just the course. It's not just the views. It's also the fact for me, Bear, that I've played that course 700 times on video games. So you know every shot.
I don't.
I've never
played it on the sim.
You never played it on the sim or video games? Like Tiger Woods 2004. Really?
Yeah, I'm not a nerd.
I'm a nerd. Folks, I'm a nerd, I guess. But I knew the holes. I knew every bunker out there. I knew everything about it.
I found several of the bunkers.
Like hole number 3. Talk about hole number 3 real quick, that experience.
Tom, where we come back across the street from the par 5, Paul lines back up to hit it up the fairway on number 2, right? Mm-hmm. You stopped him. Caddy is trying to convince us that we need to take it over some trees over here on the left. And when I say on the left, I mean over here at 30 degrees on the left.
30 degrees.
All you can see is a hill, a beautiful hole, but a hill in the backdrop with some 3 sand traps, I think. 3 monster sand traps.
Monster
2 or
sand
3
traps.
sand
Yeah,
traps.
there's a lot of sand over there.
The caddy convinced Drew to hit it, and I think, trust me, was the final thoughts. You hit it over there, and he said, that's a great shot. I hit one over there, and we had 60 yards in, something like that.
60, yeah.
55, 60.
Yeah.
Of course, I chunk a sand wedge. You hit a pretty good shot, didn't you? You birdied that? You made a putt?
I made a putt there.
I don't recall that.
I made a putt. I listened to the caddy once. So super fun. For you, what is a dream course that you would love to play in your lifetime? And I know you're going to say Augusta National, but outside Augusta National.
Well, we're never going to be able to play Augusta Nationals.
You don't think so?
Cypress maybe is the next one that somebody could get you on.
We can get on Cypress.
Well, if we can do that. Monterey looked, so if nobody's been out to Pebble Beach, we've been out there twice. Went with you, and Camille and I went last year for our anniversary. Spent some time there, spent some time in Napa. All that country is just gorgeous. Carmel is not, I mean, that's not, I don't even know if that's part of the United States, to be honest with you. But nevertheless, there
fairy tale
are
world.
4, 5, or 6 world-class golf courses within 5 miles of each other there. That complex at Pebble with Spyglass and and I didn't like Spanish Bay. You like Spanish Bay. Of course, they're completely tearing it out, remodeling it. So
I like Spanish Bay because of what I knew it could be. There was a few holes that were not great holes, right? But the complex and the property had potential oozing. I mean, you could put a world-class golf course right there.
yeah, well, I mean, the property's worth however many billions you want to add, so that is what it is. But, you know, you asked about which course. We kind of got off track. We played a Preserve earlier in the week. Where do you rank that one for you? If you put Pebble at 1, where do you put the Preserve?
3.
Okay. What do you put at number 2?
Probably Palmetto Golf Club in Aiken, South Carolina. I just love playing Palmetto. That's one of my favorite places to play.
So you put Old Head where?
Oh, boy. No, Old Head I'd probably put like 7.
Okay. You like Tralee better than LaHinch, right?
No.
Okay, so where would you put LaHinch? It's got to be before 7.
LaHinch is 6.
Okay. And Tralee is going to get 10 or so?
Yeah, like 8, 9.
You like
10.
Valley Bunyan as well,
I like
right?
Valley Bunyan.
Okay, I did not.
See, I like Valley Bunyan better than LaHinch.
So you had it in the top 5. Okay, fair enough.
But I would like to throw this out there. If I played Waterville on a nice day, that might be up there.
I would like to play that again.
Waterville was ruined for us because it was his namesake.
30-mile-an-hour winds, pouring rain.
Sideways rain.
Yeah. We had 7 layers of clothing on.
7 layers, and we had our rain gloves on. It was horrendous.
We got to the first tee, and I asked the caddy, are we actually going to play? Oh, yeah. They had people coming in helicopters in that to play. No play stopped.
But yeah, Waterville, there were some holes out there that I'm like, man, we don't understand how pretty it is right now because we're just trying to stay alive.
Now, to be fair, the sun came out on the back 9. 18 was
we had a double rainbow.
Gorgeous.
We had
double rainbow out there, gorgeous. But by that point, we were out. So
I'm going to have another half of this pimento, by the way.
Eat it.
Pimento, yeah.
Pimento's fantastic. The barbecue is the best.
You
we
want
agree
another half?
there? I don't.
Barbecue's the best.
Barbecue is the
It's not
best.
even
Pimento's
close.
number 2. I'll give you a so-so on the egg salad.
As far as like pimento cheese, what do you think this racing pimento cheese?
It's like a 6 or 7 as well. It's not the best, but I mean, they have fixed this, they've mass-produced this, they've shipped it to us in a plastic container.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's for a mass-produced cheese, it's
pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
What do you think about? You thought LaHinch was better than everything when it closed, right?
I did. I tell you what I liked about LaHinch is you started off in the city. You had and what you don't understand about playing golf here is they don't use carts, and they have locals who will come and watch you tee off. And I know it sounds a little bit silly, but it's almost like you're a pro because you go out here, you got people watching, you got the old guy standing around talking about whatever, and they're watching you tee off, and you leave that. You walk off. You got your caddy with you. You play 9 and you think, oh, I can get a beer. I can do something with the turn. No, you're not. The only turn you're doing is coming back. You're not coming back to the clubhouse. You're out there. Come back in, and you come back to the city. So
You do. I really, really, really liked LaHinch.
yes,
I really like LaHinch. From a championship golf perspective, I just thought Valley Bunyan was a little better. But Valley Bunyan, we caught it on a bad day again.
Valley Bunyan we caught on 30-mile-an-hour sustained winds. No rain. It rained a little bit. Nothing. And by that point, we didn't even put our gear on. We just whatever. Let's just play. But it's 30-mile-an-hour winds.
We knew what to expect.
Us up to 40, and we played 2 par 5s back to back that were 530 for the first, and 580 for the
I don't
second
know
one.
what to say. It was so long.
Because somebody decided they wanted to play the back tees.
It probably wasn't me.
Yeah, I think it was Monroe.
Yeah.
And Monroe hit smash to drive on the longest one, smash to 3-wood, and still had a short iron, a 9-iron, 8-iron, something along those lines into that par 5. He made a par. It felt like an eagle. I mean, actually bogeyed it and felt like a birdie to me.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. That was a fun trip.
It was.
Went to Greece.
that's right.
That was a fun trip. You haven't been to Greece, play golf. You got to go to Costa Navarino. I honestly think the 4 golf courses there at Costa Navarino can compete with anything in the world. They're not going to be Ireland, obviously, but as far as like a golf experience at a resort, you're probably not going to get much better.
Probably
than that.
not. I mean, those were 4.
Like quality golf courses.
I wouldn't call them essentially the same courses, but they were resort courses.
Resort courses.
They were nice. The greens were fairly slow.
Yeah.
So,
A resort.
yeah.
A resort property. Okay, so get back to the Masters here. Thursday, the Masters first day. You know, the first day is always interesting. We got the leaderboard right in front of us here. We got it playing behind us. I don't know, eventually you got Bryson hitting 3 shots out of a bunker on number 11.
Yeah, I like that. I like watching that. That
You like
tells
watching
folks
them?
like me, usually even I get the second one out.
And here's the thing about that hole, right? That bunker where that flag is, so he hit it pin high. You do not hit that shot pin high. You don't hit that second shot. Because if you hit it pin high, you bring that bunker into play, and that bunker, obviously you saw today, was absolute hell. It looked like a 20 handicapper hitting out of a bunker at Tupelo Country.
But like me trying to be cute with a bunker shot. It's the same thing.
He got cute. And
He got cute with
his third shot, he barely got out.
on.
He
That's
made
correct.
it out by only an
That's
inch. I
correct.
watched it. I was like, oh my God, he almost made a bigger score. It was terrible.
That's terrible for a professional golfer, no question.
And then talk about what you saw with, I didn't see this with McIntyre, but he played terrible. I mean, he shot 80 today? 80?
He had a
Bobby?
9, didn't he? On 15? Is that right?
I watched the replays, but it only shows the shots. But what happened out there?
I'm not really sure. Hit one in the water.
You want barbecue or straight?
No, I want straight. I don't like barbecue chips.
come on,
She's got
man.
some over here for you.
Oh, yeah.
Show the camera. No, show them what they sent us.
Oh, right here.
bags.
We got the bags of the chips right here. Here's the regular ones right here. We got the little menu. I like the little menu right here they give us.
Show the camera.
Here's the menu. You got the little menu. Got that. Got all that stuff. Man, it's pretty. All right, let's try the chips.
All right, we're going to move this out of the way.
I'll be honest, I'm a big barbecue potato chip guy.
I am not.
I love a barbecue potato chip. Oh, it's good barbecue potato chips. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so what happened though? You were talking about McIntyre. Slammed his club or something like that?
I think he had an obscenity, a gesture, which
Sure.
I usually vocalize mine. I may make a gesture as well, but slammed the club a couple of times. I imagine that when he turned his scorecard in, a couple of folks there at Augusta said, hey, let's talk for a second.
And that's Barry, what I really like about Augusta is that right there.
Yeah.
That you watch the interviews with the players, and they're always acting like more proper. They're giving proper interviews. They're talking about things that you don't normally hear John Rahm go on and on about his feelings about a tournament, his feelings at the Masters when he won. He doesn't talk about that stuff at other tournaments. But at Augusta, he feels like that's where he has to open up. It's a completely different atmosphere for the players.
That's right.
And
It's the premier Grand Slam. We all agree with that, right? No
it's the
question.
best.
Okay.
Oh, it's not even close.
Yeah.
But I think you win $8 million. I think it's $8 million now, which is crazy if you think about that. But I think it's worth $20+ million to win that tournament.
It's worth way more than that. I mean, the endorsements, everything related to it. Yeah.
Endorsements, everything.
I mean, you probably put $50 or $100 million on it. So, and what do we think? Rory's going to do it again?
Well, I'll be honest. You can go back and listen to some of the podcasts here. I've been talking about Rory for 2 weeks now. And my whole thing is, I've said this, if Rory is healthy, because I didn't know what was going on with his back for that tournament, he dropped out. I said, if Rory's healthy, he's winning again. And Sam Bear couldn't believe me. He's like, Rory again?
Yeah.
When you don't have pressure,
Yeah.
and when you figure out Augusta National, when you figure out the golf course, you figure it out for life. So these guys that you see, there's Justin Rose, okay? Justin Rose, he's going to play there. He's going to play well there for a long, long time. Now, he just has to win. I'd like to see Justin Rose win. Jason Day plays well there every year. Patrick Reed. When's the last time you heard Patrick Reed?
Well, he always plays well at the Masters.
Always plays
Jason
well
Day
at the
doesn't have a
Masters.
chance.
Who's that?
Jason Day, not a prayer.
But he plays well every year there, but he doesn't.
He does.
I mean,
He'll
doesn't
play
win.
well today and tomorrow. He won't play well this weekend.
Did you see his outfits?
Nah, I hadn't paid any attention to him this weekend.
Bear would not be a Jason Day fan.
Yeah. I'm not a Jason Day fan.
Really?
So, yeah, he can go back down under as far as I'm concerned. Reed.
What do you think about Reed?
Well, he's one of the more unlikable characters on whatever tour.
I feel like you would want to play him head to head and just talk stuff to him the whole time.
Probably so. And he'd beat my ass. I mean, no question about it.
You get strokes.
Yeah, I'd get a lot of strokes.
What would you give him?
What would he give me?
Reed.
Well, I mean, what do you mean?
Like 12, 14.
Or one a hole, yeah. At Augusta, I don't know that I'd agree to one a hole.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, I could put on this for a while and try to figure out the green speed.
But what would you? 12, 14?
Oh, I wouldn't need. I'd need, 10.
Really?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Maybe 12.
12. Okay. I'll give you 12. Oh, all right. So you got Burns, Louisiana kid.
Louisiana kid.
He's swinging it well.
He is.
See, so this is what's interesting about the Masters. They're 5 under right now. Okay? All right. Give me 12 right now. Give me 12. 12 wins it.
Rory's going to post 14.
That low.
I think Rory's going to run away with it. I think
14, he runs away with it.
I think it'll be 14. The next closest will be 8 or 9. I don't know who's going to. Let's see here at the leaderboard.
Burns is not going to stay there.
Burns is not going to stay.
That's his favorites. What was that? ULV? Katayama? Kurt Katayama? I don't know much about Kurt Katayama. Besides, he's playing really well this year.
Someone tomorrow is going to post a low number. I don't know who it's going to be.
Scheffler.
Schauffele.
Schauffele, Rose, Scheffler. Yeah. There's your guys. I'll tell you the biggest disappointment today, and Fleetwood, man. I love Fleetwood. Do you like Tommy Fleetwood?
I do like Tommy Fleetwood.
Yeah.
I don't know whether he's got a shot or not. We'll see. It really depends on what Rory does.
I don't think he's got the stuff to beat Rory.
What do you mean the stuff to beat him? Rory's a head case most of the time.
I don't think like if they're both on, Rory whoops him 90% of the time.
Well, of course. I mean, just the experience alone, the setting. Fleetwood's never been in that. He hasn't been in a final round last group at the Masters.
I mean, I don't even know who. I don't
know who that is.
Yeah, I mean,
Taylor,
Brian Campbell. Mm-hmm. There's Gary Woodland. Big fan of Gary Woodland.
Yeah, he had a tough day.
He had a tough day. Tough day at 1 under.
I saw him hit a 100-yard right slice that went 303 yards. A lot of swing speed. I hit the same shot. He just didn't go that far. I think I was on 17.
Matsuyama, there's another guy.
Where's he at? Even. I don't know that he has the firepower. He's going to have Rory or somebody come back to him. I think that if McIlroy, if he exercised his demons last year, he's going to post 10, 14, 15 under. And nobody's going to match that. Kepler's got the firepower to do it, no doubt.
What about Koepka?
I don't know what's up. Koepka can't putt anymore. You haven't watched it today. He just can't make the 8-10 footer when he has to.
God, come on, Koepka. Cupcake.
Some new shoes.
Dustin, he's out.
So whoever's dressing him's doing a really poor job as well, but go ahead.
Probably his wife.
Yeah.
Would you let your wife dress you if you...
Is that what happened with you?
No, I dress in the dark. I have no idea what's going on. And I can tell you one thing, if my wife dressed me, she wouldn't care either. If my wife dressed me, I'd just have fluorescence everywhere, probably. We go to, seriously, it'd be bad. Here's some disappointments for me at the Masters Thursday. Disappointment number 1, Victor Hovland, okay? Come on, Victor Hovland. Disappointment number 2.
And look, I like that kid. I call him a kid. He's 26, 28 years old, but what has he done? He shows some flashes. He shows around. He plays well at the British Open. What has he done?
Bear, in my opinion, he tinkers too much.
Probably.
When he's good, and he doesn't...
You like his swing. That's the reason you like it.
It's a disappointment because I think he's a good ball striker. At Augusta National, good ball strikers win. The other disappointment is, so you got Victor Hovland, Ludwig Åberg.
Well, you know what?
Huge disappointment.
Let's say this. He's usually the front runner after Friday, and then it all falls to pieces for the weekend. Let's see what happens. What is he, 1 over?
2 over.
2 over. He's not out of this.
That's not good.
I mean, he needs to shoot 68, 67 tomorrow. If somebody gets 8, 9, or 10, they're probably running away from him. But if he gets to 2, 3 under, and somebody's at 6, he's still in it.
Yeah. Rory might.
He's got the game to do it.
Rory might go deeper. Here we go. Biggest disappointment of the day.
Hambo, question.
I mean, that was my pick to win it.
Me too.
Does he? I mean, D56. He's got to go deep tomorrow. Like Bryson, sometimes.
Triple.
Sometimes when you watch him hit it there, it looks like he's square peg round holding it. He looks like he's just trying to fit it in instead of just play. It looks like he's trying too hard. What do you think?
Well, he's the mad scientist. Do you watch him on YouTube? Do you watch his show?
Yeah.
It's enjoyable. I like Bryson. I know he takes a lot of flack for going to live. Can't blame a man for taking that kind of money, I don't think. What do we have here? Popcorn?
Popcorn.
I think you see Bryson come back with a 67 tomorrow.
Really?
Yep, makes the weekend, stays in it.
Next
I may be
weekend
wrong.
stays in it, but the first round shot him in the foot.
Yeah. So you tell us, if you haven't already, the swing has changed so much. What do you think about that?
Bryson?
He's a single plane. He's an oversized grip.
He used to be single plane.
What is he now?
He doesn't go single plane anymore. He takes it up, crosses it up, pulls it down under. I think he's got a beautiful
He's
swing.
not Mo Norman, but he's not the current or the...
I just don't think like...
That's pretty damn good.
Yo, this is really
The Master's Popcorn.
It's got like a pecan taste to it. That's really good. But I don't think there's any such thing as a single plane. So if you take a player and...
That's what he's trying to do.
Yeah, but he's he used to do that. Closest thing I've ever seen to it, but
he had more of a Payne Stewart golf swing originally. Now he's wrist, what do you call that? Supinated.
Yeah. Well, this
big
is
oversized grip, very weak grip. The speed that he's got, you'd agree with that, right? Very weak.
Well,
his left hand's weak.
He has some of the slowest hips on the PGA Tour.
He's got 195 mile an hour ball speed when he wants it.
So does that really matter?
That's what I'm saying.
It doesn't.
From an instructor standpoint, those things matter. Where does his power come from? Where does he generate it? It's not from his head.
Strong.
Yeah.
He used to have I like where Bryson's swing is.
Fantastic.
I like what he's done. I actually,
That's fantastic.
The thing is about Bryson is I don't like the single lane clubs. I think that hurts him. Because what is Bryson bad at? Wedges. Well, I know his wedges are a little bit shorter, but I don't know how you can put that together.
I don't know. I can't put my own together, so you tell everybody else. So
yeah.
That's my problem too.
Yeah. Cantley, 5 over.
Can't root for him.
He hasn't done anything.
I love that.
Can't root for him.
Hope he shoots 87 tomorrow.
John Rahm.
Yeah. I like Rahm. I know
John Rahm and Bryson DeChambeau were a lot of people's picks, and they have shit the bed.
Well, 2 odd swings. Always play well at Augusta, though. But it's just Thursday. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Where'd Rahm finish? 3 over, 4 over? Where's he at?
6 over.
Oh, wow.
78.
Yeah, he's not going to play Saturday.
No.
I don't know. Where's the cut?
Cookie time?
I mean, it's going to be, by the end of the day tomorrow, probably what you think, 4 or 5 over?
Yeah, 4 or 5 over. That'll probably be the cut. Now, here's a guy that he started out first in the morning, Pot Guider. I don't know if you saw this, but Pot Guider hit a shot, number 1. He was like, it looked like one of your shots. It was like 30 yards from the green.
I'm glad you think a PGA Pro hitting your shot.
He was on number 1, 30 yards from the green. He blades it over the green.
That is my shot.
It bounces off a grandstand, 20 yards over the green. When he hit it, and I saw a replay of it, I didn't know where. I need to replay it for you. It's so bad.
It looked like my shot on number 6 at Pebble. Out of the bunker.
Oh, man, that was a good shot.
Right in the middle of AT&T. Came back almost to the green.
It did, and I was rooting for it to come back on the green.
This is fantastic. I'm glad you saw it. I never saw it.
The cookie?
The cookie's fantastic. We're going to need a drink refill as well.
Yeah, where's our help?
Where's our help, ladies?
But, man, for me, the Masters is like my Super Bowl. It's my Super Bowl every day for 5-6 days. The app is so phenomenal using the app. Watching it on TV, watching replays, I'll sit there and watch replays over and over. The app, watching you'll see me, I'll sit there and going through the replays, just watching all the shots. It's just absolutely spectacular. Bear, we have got to get you to the Masters.
Well, let's go.
We'll go next year.
$3,000 a ticket.
I can find a way. By the way, this cookie.
It's fantastic.
Oh my gosh. Now, I gotta be honest, this cookie competes.
I'm not a big sweet lover, but this is a really good chocolate chip cookie.
Oh my gosh. What do you got for me, man?
Tell me what I have for you.
What do you got for me? Any questions for me?
Well,
I always complain about your swing.
Well, you're my instructor, so that's comforting, I guess, to say it that way. So today, I guess what he's wanting to ask is chipping. The question would be how to I'm a 6 or 7 handicap. How to immediately improve somebody's handicap at my level. Short game, right?
Short game.
90% of the time.
Not really. It just you can't look at each player from.
We have a guest, Lainey, here. Can you see her? I don't know if the camera can see her or not.
Lainey. It's hard to put everybody in a bucket, but from an average player, I would say that short game is a big deal. A lot of players don't hit it good enough.
Yeah.
You hit it good enough at most times.
My problem's 100 yards and in.
Your
no
problem
question.
is 100 yards
You
and
put
in.
a wedge in my hand. Now, I've turned into a better putter, but everything else is a problem.
So you got to have the problem with, man, this cookie's good.
That's not a problem, is it?
No.
Okay.
But your problem is like, there's a lot of people that struggle with this is like when they basically overuse their hands and arms, for lack of a better way to say it, is they drop into the ball. And when they drop into the ball, it's hard to control where the club is coming into the ground. Could come in too low, could come in too high. That's all your struggle is. The hands are there, but you're overusing them because in your swing, that's what you feel.
That's right.
And so the first move down in your swing, you move down into it. So then you don't know what to do.
Well, I do the same thing I do in a regular swing. I cock my wrist, power shot, and that's terrible.
Terrible in chipping.
That's right. So what that means is I hit, I get a 20-degree launch angle versus a 50 with my 56 around the green. So
Well,
we're working on it, though.
But the thing is, like, yeah, it's
The problem-
The problem is working on it. You have a job.
The problem from an amateur level is if you don't have constant instruction, it's hard to decide. If you watch videos, and we all are on Instagram, we're all on TikTok. Our algorithms are probably very close. We're going to get all the videos on golf instruction. Everyone has a different theory on chipping, the long game, anything that you do. So you said it earlier. You told me today when we were out here how to get up out of the chip. Well, it's easy for you to say that because you understand that concept. It's not when you listen to YouTube commentary about, just take a putting stroke. So, whatever. I mean, a putting stroke doesn't work around the green. It does at times, but it's not what we're wanting to do. And you told me today, you got to put more weight. Victor Hovland, you said it earlier. He had a pro had to redo his chipping 2 or 3 years ago. That's almost all that he did. And you see him kind of dip that left shoulder is what it looks like on camera. But what I think what you said was he's actually putting weight into and going down on his left leg during the chip, and he releases it with his hips. His hands move with his hips.
Yep.
It's not an arm movement.
No, it's like, I was talking to one of the tour players up at the club today, and they were saying, they asked me, would you agree that you want your hands and arms and body to move the same speed? And I said, yeah, that's a really good thing.
Yeah, but, the whole keep your legs still, act
People
like
say
they're
that,
in
and
cement.
it's just terrible to say
Well,
that.
we would agree that in a bunker that's probably true, but
Yes.
okay.
Yes.
Everywhere else, though, your body moves along with it.
You say, like, why would that be? And so when I'm teaching, I'm exploring the why. Like, why would that be in a bunker? Well, it's easy. In the bunker, you want everything still because you want your club head to pass. So if you're turning, the club head stays behind. Right. So if you allow everything to stop, your club head will pass. And that's why it's more important in the bunker. And in a standard chip shot, you don't want your... And so if your hands and arms and body are all turning the same speed, it's very easy to control. But if your arms get overactive like you do, it's just hard to control. And then you're going to dip down into it and all that. In a bunker shot, you can hit a bunker shot fine.
I can.
You just
That's
let it
right,
go.
going through it.
Yeah, you're just going through it.
But you probably should teach out of a bunker, to be honest, because you're talking about low point control. You said that earlier with chipping, and that's what you're referencing, your low point with your club. You have to have that correct in the bunker, and it's the easiest place probably to do it.
So, again, Kai Meeks, who I was talking to today, he said, I like to go in a bunker and hit a standard chip shot because then I know where I'm entering in the ground. It allows me to control where my low point is. And that's a really good drill for everybody. So if you're listening, take a normal, not a bunker shot, just a chip shot. And just go to the low, hit it out of the low side. Don't try to hit it out of the lip. Just hit a little chip shot and see what that feels like. And what you're going to notice is your arc depth. You're going to go down into it and go, ooh, that's a little bit low. And so you're going to just clip in the top layer of sand, hitting the ball first, top layer of sand. It's a good little drill for you.
Yeah. Well, and you will say, if I'm chipping or you see me down while you're working with somebody else, you will say, you got to get up out of it. Well, that doesn't make any sense to me if I don't know what the motion is. And I think that is the problem. If you don't have consistent instruction, if you don't know exactly what that is when you walk off, and I think, what does he mean I'm not getting up out of this? Which I know what you mean. If you start back with just arms and you come down, you stick it in the ground, or you can't finish because you got no room to finish. I get it. You've got to clear that left side. But at the same time, if you go and you listen to various folks, and I know I don't want to get you into the argument over where you're the shallow, I don't know the folks in that argument on chipping. Whatever.
It's crazy that you even noticed that argument.
Well, you notice that argument because, for somebody like me who can't get through the ball, because we're talking about clearing that left side, it makes sense that you talk about you want to be more shallow into it. But when I'm on the practice green at the club, and I'm down here chipping, what it feels to me is if I go back, if I don't let my wrist break, if I kind of stay outside, it's easy to clip that ball coming back through. It's not the same if you let your wrist go back. And I think that's, I'm making these motions. I don't think amateurs my level understand wrist movement.
Oh gosh, no.
I don't think that when they say come back to P1, 2, whatever it is over here, exactly what that means. And I think that's the big misconception. Do the wrist move like this? Do the wrist move this way? I think the answer is they do all of those things, but when do they do those things?
Yeah.
If you get, what is that called here at Parallel?
P1.
P1.
Or P2. Right.
So if you get to P2 here, and I mean, what do you think? Should be if any wrist break? Up.
Yeah. I think it's a little bit up, a little bit in,
Back.
A little bit down. Okay. And I think the left
You're
wrist.
setting it at that point.
You're setting it.
Yeah.
You're just not setting it that hard, but you are. And so I believe that a lot of people struggle when they try to do the putter stroke. They try not to do anything with their hands on the way back. When they try,
I actually feel like I chip better when I don't have I have a lot of wrist hand action in it.
Yeah.
So less is more.
Yeah, less is more for you.
And it puts the club in a different spot. That's what you don't realize as well. If you break your hands in, you've gone inside.
Yeah, and then what you find out is like, from a teaching perspective, it's very, very important. And I got this question tonight from a lady. She said, do you teach the same way for everybody, or do you change? And I told her point blank, I was like, you have to be able to change your teaching perspective, because the problem that you have is not the next person that walks down there. It's a problem.
Right.
And so you have to be able to adjust and say, well, for you feel X, Y, and Z, and that's okay.
Well, I think it's that. I think it's the language you speak. For you and your job and what you do, I think it's more along the lines of what does the student understand that I'm telling him? And you can reach back here and you can manipulate my hands and you can do certain things and I can get a feel.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of the instruction issues is I don't understand what I'm being told. Like I said, I keep using this example, but get up out of the shot. Well, hell, I don't know what that means. I don't get up out of the shot, so I don't know what that means. I play with people, it's the same way. I play with good chippers who don't have good technique. I watch them and think I don't know if they got better hand movement or what it is.
Right.
But it's just a lot of it is it's hard to understand what someone's saying to you. It's not just the feel. And I think you would agree that you have to have some concept of your golf swing that's correct, whether that's the full swing, whether it's a chip, whether it's a putt in your mind, or how are you ever going to replicate it? And that's your job. Yeah. You have to put the language along with the feel. You do a good job of that. So,
well, I have this joke, and I've told it to a few people, but I said, if you don't know what you're doing, when you're doing it, then how will you know what to do?
That's correct. I don't know what I don't know.
And if you don't know, how would you know?
Right.
And so you have to know, and honestly, there's just too much information out there.
There is too much information. I agree.
So then you go in different directions. Yeah. It's like, hey, can we just stay in this direction?
And I've had people ask me. You said it earlier. We play golf all the time. We're friends. We'll take lessons from you, and I'll say, hey. People say, hey, is Drew any good? Well, of course he is. That's why people drive for 6 hours to bring their child to you. But nevertheless, you have to go take a lesson. You have to listen to him and commit to implementing what you tell them to do. Not going back to, and I think this is the hardest part, not going back to, on the course, playing golf, my old ways of doing it. And that's everybody's problem. I look like Tiger Woods on that practice range. I do not on the golf course. You would think there was nothing wrong with my swing on the practice range, but whatever clicks from there to the golf course, I don't know. I'd like to figure that out. I think that's every amateur's problem.
It's a lot of them. It's a lot of them is taking what they're doing to the range onto the course. That's about a 25-minute discussion. I can tell you about that too. But it's good. I love your perspective. I love playing golf with you. It's so much fun. And I travel the world with you, and it's so much damn fun. We got a lot of stuff coming up in the next year too. And
Laney's back to see us.
Laney's back. And the video camera's going to travel with us. We're going to take some good video for you guys. We're going to watch the bear, hopefully get another hole in one. I'd like to see you get. You know what I want to see you get? I want to see you get a hole-in-one, a number 2 at Lofton.
Well, you shouldn't have said it. So we'll be there. We'll be there.
If you get a hole-in-one at Lofton,
so.
I don't know, man. It's
Well, you
going
get a
to
hole-in-one at Lofton.
I'm due for a hole-in-one. I just hope I can afford the drinks.
Talk about our trip. Let's talk about our upcoming trips. Going to Lofton.
Yeah, we're going to Lofton in Lofoten or whatever it is. I don't even know how to pronounce it. Second week in July, we're going there, down to Copenhagen, up into Sweden, playing some really good golf courses there. Then the following year, we're going back to Hawaii. We're going to play some golf courses in Hawaii. We just love, Hawaii golf is fun. Lots of fun. And it's really good weather out there when it's really bad in Mississippi.
That's correct.
Then we're going to go to Dominican. We're going to go to Casa Campo in Dominican and play a Pro-Am there. The Teeth of the Dog is one of the greatest golf. I think it's ranked number 30 in the world, so that's a really good course. Dive 4 is a really good place. So that is just the next year for us.
And then maybe Pebble again, so we'll see.
And maybe Pebble again, and you're probably going to go throw some other courses in there that will short drives, nothing crazy.
Let's talk about Hawaii for a second. We haven't. You love those courses, right? Hapuna and Mauna Kea.
Love Hapuna, Mauna Kea in the Big Island. Yeah, really, really good courses. And I thought tee to green, probably Hapuna was a little bit better. Mauna Kea was more scenic, but from a daily golf course perspective, Hapuna was probably a better golf course, especially the back nine. I really liked the back nine.
Sure. I thought Mauna Kea was a penalizing course, I guess is the way to put it. That was a very difficult golf course to me.
Mauna Kea was very frustrating to me because Mauna Kea took my driver out of my hand. There's so many holes that I had to hit it over corners. Like for instance, like number 9, 3-wood off the tee. Number 10, cut a driver over the corner. If you don't cut your driver, you're in the stuff past the fairway. So there's so many holes that just kind of like made you constricted. You know what I mean? And so I could literally play that golf course better with just a 3-wood in my hand.
Probably should play it. Right. So I thought it was a very difficult course for an amateur my level. Like I said,
that's a live podcast for you. So Lainey saw something she liked.
Lainey saw something she doesn't like. I don't think anybody's at the front door. But anyway, a very penalizing course, very difficult course. The green complexes were very undulating.
Very.
I liked Hapuna a lot better. I played better there. I think I broke 80 every day. I did not at Mauna Kea.
Hapuna was very fair. Golf, the greens were normal greens. The golf, everything was just kind of. Mauna Kea was just juiced up a little bit.
So both of these courses, what did you think? I didn't know. I've never been to that portion of Hawaii, but both of them are on lava fields, which is all that island is. And we know that, but
bizarre. I've actually never seen lava in my life until then. When we were flying in, we saw lava fields. Because I've been to Oahu. Oahu doesn't have lava fields.
Right.
To my knowledge, I've never seen it.
What the podcast viewers don't probably understand is you have your fairway and you have a little bit of rough, and everything else is rock. It's lava. So when he talks about hitting 3 woods or hitting a 4-iron off the tee or something along those lines,
trying to stay out of the lava,
especially at Hapuna, your tee shot placement was critical. So if you're hitting your driver well, that's fine. If like you hit yours left and right, probably a tough day.
Fortunately, Hapuna, I was hitting my driver really well.
Right, but you played it 2 or 3 times, I'm sure.
I played it 2 or 3 times. I hit my driver pretty well. There was a couple holes where I got into trouble, but I did. Overall, it was a good day. Hapuna, I played really well. Played another golf course in the middle of the island. It was fun.
We played Wakalua Village, which was the first time I ever shot par.
Yeah.
So, and the reason I bring that up is you asked me earlier about somebody at my level and what I think about golf and instruction and everything else. So I shot par that day, and I actually had gone 2 over with 4 to play and birdied 16. And it was a par 5, 18 with a pretty long water carry. But anyway, birdied it as well to shoot par.
What did that feel like shooting par for your first time?
I was excited. And what I thought was maybe I finally turned the corner and golf told me something else and it's taught me something else. And I think that is one of the things that as an instructor is probably difficult for you to explain to students, because I thought, well, now I've shot that, maybe I'll start shooting 74, 75, 76 on occasion.
Change.
And that is just simply not the case.
Expectations change. You had a good day.
Had a good ball striking day. The greens weren't terribly firm. They weren't terribly fast. So putting was fairly easy.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
But that's what it was. shot par for the first time and thought, now I'm going to drop down to a 2 or 3 handicap, and it's anything but that. So I come back out to the club. We have our tabletop greens that are pretty fast. Our, Bermuda, which is tightly mown. I don't know why we don't let it grow up some. Do you have any thoughts on that?
Around the
greens.
Like the rough?
No, not the rough. Why don't we let around the greens, why don't we let that grow up a little bit? The fringe areas. I mean, we're not tour players, and all of them. I mean, look, everybody's usually short, right? And at the club, you're into the grain Bermuda. Shot that Rory has problems with. Any of the guys on tour, you watched Scheffler a few weeks ago chunk a couple like that.
So I think if it got tighter, it'd be easier for you.
Tighter?
Because when the grass gets longer, there's more. It's like toupees. So it lays over more. It's a little bit harder for you. So if it was tighter on the greens, if we had more like areas that you could hit, you could have club selections. You could hit a hybrid, a 5-wood, you could hit a 8-iron, you could hit a wedge. If it was tighter and there was more of that, I think it'd be easier for you.
Back 20 years or 30 years ago when I started this, chipping around the greens, and you said just a second ago, we didn't really have utilities woods clubs, but the 5-wood, 7-wood wasn't popular either. People would put off the green with that.
I don't know if you know this, but I'm getting a TaylorMade staff, and I'm getting a 7-wood.
Oh, what do you plan on using that for?
I have no idea.
What shot?
130 yards.
You get your 4-iron that for?
Yeah, I know. That's going to be the interesting thing.
So
maybe I'll hit it. Maybe I'll hit it 235, 240. It'll be a higher hybrid.
So you're going to have a 4-wood and a 7-wood.
A 4-wood and a 7-wood.
I don't know that there's anything wrong with that. You turn it down a little bit. I actually like the idea of the 4-wood.
I carry my 4-iron like 215. So I would probably 215 roll out 220. And so I'm probably thinking it's just going to replace my hybrid. It's just going to be a high hybrid. We talked to Money, and he's like, yeah, 7 was really good. And
Money being Monroe.
Yeah.
Who strikes the ball like you never had. So
bet.
Ain't no bet.
So
I've watched him.
But you watch him when there's no pressure on.
Pressure on him.
No pressure.
Pretty sure he beats you at La Hinch.
No, not La Hinch. Not La Hinch.
And Bally Bunyan.
No, La Hinch no.
He's a great ball striker.
He's a good ball striker.
He's one of the best ball strikers at the club. You'd agree with that.
He is. He's good. But no, he said 7-wood, and I was like, we'll try a 7-wood, see what happens. I'm going TaylorMade.
So I had a 7-wood. You saw what happened in the sim. The face peeled off of it. I need to get Chris to send it back to Titus. They'll probably send me a new one, but I haven't done it yet.
When did that happen?
It's a few months ago now. It was back before Christmas. I just hadn't thought about it. My driver did it right after that. My Titleist driver just across the face cracked. That was back before Christmas, and I don't remember what model that is. I think it's the TSR of my 7-wood. It's fairly new.
I can't even keep track of these.
Well, they've gone to GT, and now they've introduced GTS, so I'm sure you get 2 more mile-an-hour ball speed, 6-8 yards more carry, according to the computer and robot numbers, so who knows in reality. Yeah. But the 7-wood, so you actually don't play the country club that much. So the 7-wood is only beneficial on a couple of holes. Mm-hmm. I carried one forever. I love it. I hit it on number 3.
Number 3.
So on number 3, if you don't hit your 4, it's about 2 from where we play it. It's 210 yards up the hill, into the hill, which is about half the problem. If you don't connect on your 4-iron, it doesn't get there. You're behind the tree. You got a problem. If you hit it well, it's fine. So you play a 5-wood. If you hit your 5-wood and I draw the ball, if it draws at all, who knows where I am? It's over. It may be out of bounds depending on the winds or anything else. So the 7-wood was a great club there because it was a 220, 230-yard shot. It launches high. It stays high. It lands pretty soft. It doesn't run. The only other benefit to me for using that club was out of the rough. And I never would have thought that. So let's roll on over to 13 during the summer when they let the rough grow up a little bit and the ball's sitting down a little bit. We can't hit your 3-wood out of it. Yeah. Maybe you can't hit your 5-wood, but I'll tell you what you can do if the ball's sitting down a little bit. And you can hit that 7-wood and it comes out and it actually carries and runs about like a 5-wood or a 3-wood. What you're going to do with it, I don't know.
I mean, I've never...
Just a new club?
I never hit one. I'm excited to get on TaylorMade stuff and get some of the new product coming in.
So how do you view that as being different than the hybrid that you carry?
Higher
flight,
higher and softer.
Yeah, it's going to do that.
Yeah, higher and softer, and we'll see what happens with that. But I don't know. We'll see.
You gonna have that in the bag for Lofton?
Yeah, I'm probably going to beat your ass at Lofton with that club.
Well, of course you will. You're a pro.
All right, so I had a really good time talking to you today, Bear. And Thursday, the Masters. We got a good week ahead of us.
Predictions.
We got a lot of food. We got a lot of food left. I think Rory wins.
I think so too.
Yeah. I if he shoots something deep tomorrow, he runs away with it.
I agree with you.
Yeah. No, I don't think Sam Burns stays with him. I think there's going to be somebody from the pack. Somebody from the pack's going to pop up.
Well, Scheffler's there.
Scheffler's there.
Is he going to be the 65 day?
Is he going to be the 65 tomorrow? What's the course condition? There's no predicted rain.
Correct.
It's going to be firm and fast. So it's going to be really, really interesting to see what happens. Rory's on his game right now, and he likes Augusta. He's already won there.
Pressure's off. He may run away with it.
Pressure's off, man.
I say he runs away with it. I say he posts 14 plus.
Yeah. Let's do it, man.
All right.
Let's do it. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good talking to you.
Enjoyed it.